Time is one of the most useful levels of filtering you can do on your search results. If you know a server started having problems today at 10 a.m., being able to look at everything going on in your stack at that time can help you spot the root problem. Let's start our search by putting in an asterisk for our search query. And we'll set the time frame to all time. Now let's take a look at some of the different options we have here under time. I'll take a look at just today. Now, this should include all of my results. And the rest of these won't look as interesting because our data time is so limited. Let's take a look at the real-time results. We'll say 1 minute window. The real-time options in Splunk will update as we're looking at it. So we can actually see new events coming in and the old events cycling out. Let's go back to all time for now. And you can see that stays static with when the time selector was clicked. If we want to update this, we need to select search again. Let's look at the date range option. So here we can select a static range such as before. So just events that happened before, say, today. If I apply that, we should have nothing. But we also have the option of choosing between. So we can set a start and end date, or since, anything that happened after the date we specify. So for that, we should see everything that happened today. Selecting between can be helpful if you need to look at logs that are specifically from just the last calendar year. And that correlates to some of these presets. Relative, you can say previous year. You can see that's specifically just up to January 1st of this year. That can be useful for certain kinds of business reporting, things like that. Most of these are fairly intuitive, so let's take a look at the Advanced tab and get into how this advanced syntax works. Let's apply this default search that's in here. This is actually the last 24 hours. Let's look at that syntax again. It specifies earliest as -24H. That is 24 hours before now, and then @h, which signifies that it's at the hour. If we remove the @h, it will use a rolling time. So you can see it's down to the minute here between today and yesterday. Let's put that back to 24H @h and highlight this and copy it. We can actually use this advanced search syntax within our query itself. So we can replace our asterisk with earliest equals, and then paste in our 24H @h. Let's search for that. You see that gives us the same results. We can also add a latest here. So we'd say and latest equals. So say we want to exclude the last hour, we can say 1H @h, or just leave off the @h there and search again. And that will narrow it down and exclude the last hour. We're just scratching the surface of what you can do with time-based filtering, but I hope you get the idea. Anything that's in a built-in filter can be specified with the right time filter syntax. But you can do more than the presets have to offer. Putting the time filter right in your search string is also helpful because it's a little easier to spot. In the heat of a moment trying to track down an issue, it can be easy to miss that you've got the time filter set to last 15 minutes instead of set to all time. But if you specify the filter here, it will override whatever is set within your time picker.